Hey guys, Shrestha, welcome to your 12th Java tutorial, and today we are going to learn about switch. So a switch is basically a statement which gives multiple outcomes based on the value of your variable. So let's make a variable first, like int age, and let's assign it value of 3. And using our previous knowledge, now if we had to test multiple conditions, so it would be like if age equals 1, then some line of code that I want to run. Then again, if I had to test, then again if where is my cursor? Okay, age equals to, then again some block of code I wanted to run, and so on. For the multiple conditions or outcome, I had to make several if statements. So what if statement basically do is on the basis of the value of your variable, in a single block of code it will give you can check for multiple conditions there. So let's see. So in spite of writing those multiple lines of if statement there, we will simply write switch, and inside its parenthesis we will give the variable name that we want to check. So in this case we are going to give variable age, and now we will give a body to this our switch statement here, and inside this body, now to test the variable, we have to use a keyword called case. So we have our cases here, and next to it the value which we want to check. So let's give it value 1, and now I'm going to use colon here. So you can see it's not a semicolon but a colon here, and then the line of code I want to execute if the variable matches this value. So let's print something. System.out.println, and what to print? Let's print if age is 1. I need to, okay, and a little bit, let's zoom in. Yep, now it's clear. You can crawl, and next to it you have to give a break statement so it doesn't go any further or execute any further cases. So break, then again our second case which we want to check, case 2 colon, again we are going to print system.out.println, and this time we are going to print you can talk, and again our break, and let's make one more case here, 3, again colon, and system.out.println, and let's print here you can get into, actually I want to write trouble here, but okay, let's do it. And again break. So what this part of code means is like the basic keyword here. So it basically means if age is equals to 1, then run this part of code here, and then this break statement simply means is after running this code, skip whatever the next line contains within this body. So it will not check for the rest of the cases here. And similarly, if age is equals to 2 or the value of age variables is equals to, then run this part of code and again skip the rest part of the body. And that's how case 3 works. So a switch has one more thing in it, that is called default value. Yep. So just like else statement, if the variable doesn't satisfy our if condition, then what to execute. So that's why we use the else there. So similarly, as our switch has an you can say else statement here, which is basically a default. So this part of code or this keyword basically tells us if none of the cases matches our or none of the value matches our variable, then execute this part of code. So here we're gonna print is system.out.println, and inside it parentheses I don't know your age. That's good. So after default, like there's nothing to run, so it basically doesn't make sense to give a break here, so you can leave it empty. So let's clean it up a little bit. Okay, so now if I run my code here, since the age is 3, the logic behind this whole code should be the value of age is 3, so this part of the code will be executed. Let's see. So as you can see, you can get into a trouble, which is in our case 3. So similarly, you can make as many as cases you want in a single block of code here, and we don't need to write those multiple if lines there. And let's show you what happens if it goes to the default. Let's keep age 8 and run the code. So the output is I don't know your age, which is our default. So play with it, and just I will give you a quick recap of the code. So what a basic logic behind if statement is, like if a variable has can have multiple values here, and we want to check for each value and have different outcome for that. So in spite of writing multiple if statement, we can simply make a switch here, use a switch here. So similarly, like if statement where we check the condition, here we will simply give the name of the variable which we want to check, and make cases, and give and after them just write the value, their possible values, and give colon and the code which we want to run. And for the if else part of the if else statement, the switch has the default value which will run if none the value of our variable matches none of our cases. So try it for yourself, and see you guys in the next video.